right, we all know the iconic Colorado staple that is Coors Brewery. Now to date, it's one of the largest in the entire world. And get this, it's the brewing company's 150th anniversary this year, and they're celebrating in a really big way. GDC Cheryl Huang is live in studio with us this morning with the entire story. Cheryl, what's up?
How's it going, Spencer?
It's going well. I'm excited to hear more.
Good. Yeah. All right. Well, it is a really big year for Coors. Their new installations for their 150th anniversary are state of the art. It's set to save some significant amount of water and energy. We're taking a look at their legacy and their future.
For many, a cold Coors beer means relief at the end of a long day or fun at a tailgate. But to Peter J. Coors, it means family, and the brewery in Golden meant his dad's workplace.
Yeah, we grew up on the east end of the valley, and I remember coming in with my dad on Saturdays when he needed to get a little bit of work done, and I'd be playing on the boardroom table with my toys while he was getting some work done. So the brewery's been part of my life.
Well, this year is a special year for this Colorado treasure.
2023 is our 150th anniversary, so it's a nice long legacy here in Golden.
To commemorate their big milestone, they are upgrading their facility with the biggest renovation in almost half a century.
We're replacing some 40 and 50-year-old equipment with some brand new state-of-the-art fermenters, aging tanks, and filtration equipment.
They recently set some of their 3,000-barrel stainless steel fermenters, and boy, it was a sight to behold.
We set one of our 3,000-barrel fermenters. The barrel's about 31 gallons, so call it 90,000-gallon tank that will start making beer in 2024.
They're setting up 96 of these big guys with the capacity to brew thousands more gallons of Coors Banquet, Coors Light, and so much more.
You know, one of the things that really excites me about this project is that it's really a once-in-a-generation event for a brewery like this. You know, my great-uncle Bill, who passed away a few years ago, was really the person who designed the brewery as we know it today, and I have my opportunity to put my fingerprint on this brewery for the generations to come.
This may be a grand project for a grand company, but it all started with humble beginnings.
So Adolf Coors was an immigrant from Germany and worked his way across the country, ended up in Golden in 1873, and started a small brewery here, much like a lot of the craft breweries we have in the U.S. today.
They also seem to have one of the best work cultures, too.
So when I think about the culture here, I think about a lot of the families that have worked here for multiple generations. As I said, I'm the 5th generation of the Coors family to be here, but there's a number of families that have worked here for 2, 3, and some 4 generations. And that legacy really builds upon itself, and maybe not so much today, but back in previous times, people said they were more nervous about getting in trouble with their parent than their boss. I think that's a critical part of what makes the Golden Brewery so special, is the people that have worked here for many years.
Everyone here has a smile on their face and a skip in their step. Kind of like Karen here, the lead tour guide.
So one of the best things about being here is the team of people that we have in our tour group. So these are people who love what they do, people who are happy to be here, who have lots of knowledge and information, are really excited about what they're doing.
The tours are insightful and educational, especially about the brewery's impact on Golden.
Golden was a mining town, and frankly a lot of mining towns didn't survive that period of time. I feel if it wasn't for the Coors Brewery, Golden may be a very different place.
Coors is looking towards an amazing year on their 150th anniversary.
So this fall we're going to have a big party here in Golden to celebrate being around for 150 years. And it's going to be good to see a lot of the retirees come back. It's going to be good to just celebrate a milestone that not many companies were able to achieve.
Yeah, it's a huge year for them.
Yeah.
I was actually really surprised about how many different types of beverages they had there.
Right.
Just in their employee lounge, they just had so many that I didn't even know it was a part of Coors, actually.
Yeah, absolutely. Like Vizzy. You and I were talking about that the other day.
Exactly.
Had no idea that Coors was affiliated. So
Yeah.
it's kind of cool to see.
I know. So right now we have a couple of their new things, or different things here. We have their spiked lemonade on the side here. They also did a partnership with the Red Rocks earlier last year during the summer. So these are
cool.
like the limited edition kind of beer cans. And then we also have, of course, it's dry January, and so we have these non-alcoholic beers here as well. I've got one for you so we can cheers.
Non-alcoholic, you guys, so we can make it cheers and we can actually drink it. So cheers, Cheryl.
Cheers.
I love it. Happy, it's actually mocktail week too, which is something we're going to be talking about later on in our show. But until then, I bet you Chris Tomer wishes he had one of these in his hand.